Here are two ways to lock any app on your iPhone. Now, if you're on your iPhone and you prefer to lock a specific app or multiple apps, you can always do so. In 2023, we have two different options in terms of locking them, both with kind of pros and cons that I'll go over. Now, the first option you have is using the Shortcut app on your iPhone. So if you don't already have it, just go to the App Store and download and install the Shortcuts app. It's an Apple app. So let's open it up. And what we're going to do is tap on automation towards the bottom center. Now on here, we'll tap plus at the top right and hit create personal automation. On here, what we want to do is just scroll down until we find app and tap on that. Now it says when app, and we need to choose the specific app that we want to lock. So let's tap choose, and I'm going to scroll down and just choose Instagram here and hit done. So this automation says when Instagram, and at the bottom left, is open. Now let's hit next. We need to choose an action. So when we open Instagram, what should happen? So let's tap add action. And here we will search for lock and tap on lock screen. Now at the top right, let's hit next here. Now it says when Instagram is open, what should it do? It should lock the screen. Under the ask before running, let's turn that off and hit don't ask me to it because we don't necessarily want it to ask that. We just want it to automatically lock the screen. And now let's just hit done at the top right. And now the cool thing is anytime that I open up that Instagram app, it will automatically lock the screen, and then I'll need the Face ID or the passcode to the iPhone to be able to unlock it and to visit and look at Instagram. I'm not going to do that because it'll end that little screen recording, but basically open up Instagram, it'll lock the screen. The downside to this is it only uses the basically lock or passcode for your iPhone. So if somebody else has maybe a Face ID or the password to your phone, then they can easily just enter in that password and get into Instagram. The second option, the second method I'm going to show you, you can set a different password, different from the password on your phone. So let's do that as well. Let's open up Instagram here. Well, first I'm going to go into this shortcuts and I'm going to delete these out because I don't want these to interfere. Now let's open up settings here, and then we're going to tap on screen time towards the bottom. Now, if you don't have screen time already turned on, just turn it on. And if you can see towards the bottom, there is change screen time passcode. If you don't have a passcode already set, just go in there and set up a screen time passcode. This is the password that they'll use to unlock that app. So make sure it's not the same password as the password on your phone. Now, all we have to do is tap app limits here and hit add limit. Now I'm going to enter in that screen time password that I just set. And I can choose any app I want. So let's choose social here and say Instagram again and hit next. Now what I want to do is set a timer. This will limit the amount of time I can use per day on Instagram. And I want to set it to 1 minute, and at the end block at the end of that limit. Now I can hit add. You can see basically now that screen time limit is set. So if I hop out of here, you can see Instagram now has that little clock icon or the little timer icon right next to it. It says time limit. You've reached your limit on Instagram. And you can either hit OK and it will bring you out of Instagram, or let's open it up again. You can hit ask for more time. You can choose 1 minute. You can do this yourself, but you can also, if you wanted to use it perpetually, you have to enter in the screen time passcode. Keep in mind the downside to this is that you need to use the app for 1 minute before it will ask you for that password. And you might need to go through a couple different processes of this 1 more minute, and then it will fully lock out that app. You'll need to enter in that new password whenever you want to access it. So the upside to this one is that you get to set a random password that maybe only you know. But the downside is that you need to open it up every single time, every single day, and make sure you get to that time limit before it actually starts. Hope this helps. If you have any questions on that, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll catch you on the next one.